During the NFL draft Saturday afternoon, Texas cornerback Kris Boyd was on the phone with Holton Hill. Boyd and Hill had been college teammates before Hill joined the Vikings last year as an undrafted cornerback. "We were just having a casual conversation, not thinking anything of it," Boyd said. "We were just like, if we had the opportunity to be drafted by the same team." Less than a half hour later, it happened. Boyd was taken by the Vikings in the 7th round with the number 217 overall pick. "That's my brother," Boyd said of his relationship with Hill. "We actually committed to the University of Texas together at the same time on TV. It's all a blessing, and I'm just thankful for it." Boyd had been projected by some to be selected as high as the 4th round. When his wait was longer than expected, he said he was determined he was not going to get myself worked up. General manager Rick Spielman said the Vikings spent a lot of time with Boyd at the Senior Bowl in January. "Technically, he probably has some things to clean up, but he is a very gifted athlete and very physical in the run game," Spielman said. Boyd could end up helping the Vikings early in the season when Hill serves a 4-game suspension for violating the NFL's policy on performance-enhancing substances. "Nobody's perfect," Boyd said. "Everybody makes mistakes, and you're going to be disciplined for it. It's a mistake he made. He has to take that under the chin." Undrafted free agents. After the draft ended, Vikings officials went to work on signing undrafted free agents. "We're up there hammering away and spending money," Spielman said. The Vikings indeed were doing that. A source said they agreed to sign Washington quarterback Jake Browning to a deal in which $125,000 of his $495,000 rookie salary is guaranteed and he gets a $15,000 signing bonus. Browning's overall contract is worth roughly $1.75 million over 3 years. He will join starter Kirk Cousins, Sean Mannion and Kyle Sloter as the 4th quarterback on the roster. Other players reported to be joining the Vikings are Miami defensive tackle Tito Odenigbo, the brother of Minnesota defensive end Ifeadi Odenigbo, Marion tight end Brandon Dillon, Western Michigan offensive lineman John Kenoy, Tennessee defensive back Micah Prince Abernathy, Georgia Tech defensive lineman Henry Santamore, Sam Houston State wide receiver Davion Davis and UCLA cornerback Nate Meters. Nothing is official until the Vikings announce signings, likely on Monday. Sometimes players reported to have been offered contracts only get an offer to attend rookie minicamp, which will be held May 3rd to 5th. Nigerian connection. The Vikings entered the draft with 2 players on the roster of Nigerian descent in Odenigbo and defensive end Ade Aruna. They added 2 more in the draft. The Vikings selected in the 6th round Elon guard Olaseyem Kayudo and in the 7th round Colorado State wide receiver Olabisi Johnson. Both have parents from Nigeria. "I know both, Odenigbo and Aruna," Udo said. "Ade is with my agent's group, Ifeadi. I know him because I used to live in Ohio, where Odenigbo is from." "That's pretty cool to be able to join the ranks with more Nigerian players." Johnson said his family is continuing to learn more about football. "I still have my grandma on me sometimes thinking football is too dangerous," he said. "She definitely has learned to understand the game a little better now." Briefly with the No. 116 pick in the 4th round, Tennessee selected Iowa safety Amani Hooker, who attended Park Center High School in Brooklyn Park. And with the No. 143 pick in the 5th round, the New York Giants took Wisconsin linebacker Ryan Connolly, who played at Eden Prairie High School, to honor retiring Vikings scout Scott Studwell. Team officials Saturday wore hats and t-shirts adorned with No. 55 that was Studwell's number when he played linebacker for Minnesota from 1977-90. "Let's block ads. Why?